Yo, I just realized I need to start doing some Christmas shopping, and I'm tripping right now because I have no idea what to buy for a millionaire. That's how much you made it, bruh. I no longer know what kind of presents to buy you. Hey, for real though, big game this week. This stretch run of the season is gonna define your rookie year, so make them count.
Back in Week 5, the Jaguars snapped a 3-game losing streak in their series against the Titans. Today, Jacksonville goes for the sweep, and it's headed your way. Next.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And, CD, this is a passing league. I don't think you would argue that thought. But our ball game here features a couple of teams with strong offensive lines that really like to work the ground game.
And you and I have both heard from different people in the league who's saying that it's becoming a little bit of a lost art in the NFL, the ability to run the football. And we've heard from defensive coordinators who tell us that they play the pass first. That's not something you normally hear. But these two offenses, they're true to who they are. Both ranked in the top 5 in terms of rushing yardage. I think they're both going to use those massive offensive lines.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. And now the throw taken in by Chark. Now a give right side. It's Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Alexander. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. They'll run on first down. Robinson breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
The previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn. That's up. That's up.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 49 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
On first down, Robinson takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play. Throwing after the interception. Alexander escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Back to throw. Alexander. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. Looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Flush to his right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Looking to throw. Alexander. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars. Throwing on first down. Alexander. Caught by Jones. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 2 now, second and goal. Back to throw. Alexander sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down now as the Titans defense. They'll run on first down. Robinson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Alexander. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's Robinson again on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Alexander. Steps away to his left.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Looking to throw. Alexander dancing to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. To throw on second down. Alexander escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the gun on third down, Alexander. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back to throw. Alexander, flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game.
On first down, Robinson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Alexander eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
And he's going to get this one to the... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Picked off at the 38. On 1st and 10. Alexander flushed out right.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Alexander. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the gun, Alexander. This complete to Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6 and 7 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10 and 3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.
So, Nia, you had the chance to talk with Manny Kahue recently, first-year offensive coordinator for the Jags. And I'm pretty sure he's the first NFL coach you've had on your podcast. Is that right?
He is, and it caught some people off guard that I was so eager to talk with him, but there was a method to my madness, as they say.
Gotcha. Okay, well, so then consider my interest piqued here, Nia. Tell us more.
Of course. Look, his offense has been lighting it up week after week for about the last month, and in that time, he's become one of the trendiest head coaching candidates in the league. I mean, not this year, obviously, but next year when teams are looking for new hires, he's going to be at the top of everyone's list.
Well, I don't think there's any question about that. The offensive numbers are scary. I mean, that's almost undeniable.
Right, but aside from that reason, you also just look at the guy and you know that he fits that sort of Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan mold of the young guru who's super polished and put together. He's probably next in line, right?
There's no doubt. I mean, man, that dude has a bright future ahead of him, no question.
Right, so I wanted to catch him before he blew up.
Yes, wise. And it's like you said, Nia, there's a method to your madness. But hang on a minute. Before we go any further, you mentioned a cause you were supporting before we started the show. And I wanted to make sure you got an opportunity to share it with my listeners. And I'm not just saying this.